Trump is worse than Hitler?
Yes.
Yeah,
Could be.
definitely.
Yeah. Why do you say that?
He's childish.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta
Stop.
say.
He's trying to stop, like food stamps. People need those.
Do you think that ending food stamps is as bad as killing like 6 million Jews?
He did that?
Yeah.
Obama. Excuse me.
Oh, yes, we can. Donald.
Well, since you're awake, I've been thinking just a little bit, not a lot, but perhaps just a little bit about maybe telling me a scary story. Not the scariest story because, it's a little bit late, but... And I've heard some of probably the scariest stories that anyone's ever heard. You look at some of these stories, they're frightening, and I think, we want to hear perhaps another story, perhaps, just perhaps.
Bro, stop waking me up.
Just one more story, not too scary, just one.
All right, fine, Donald. There once was a country with open borders.
Oh my gosh.
Smells sober. I'll fix that. I'm home. Who's trying to get this working flip cup? Yeah, this table would be sick for beer die. IPA, time to slay. Dad, we got any die? Dad, is this root beer? When did you start taking AA so seriously? Do you expect me to beer bong out of this? We don't got any die? What about ping pong balls? Mom, no White Claws? Is this Xanax? I told you, Costco White Claws Jewel Pods. Well, how many do I need to take to make it feel like Xanax? Dude, no ping pong balls? Even the coffee's decaf? Dad, what are we, Mormons? This isn't BYU. Well, do the neighbors have ping pong balls? Hey, I need to BUY some drugs, because this is some BUL. Miss Larson, you got any ping pong balls? Mom, can I have some of this mimosa? It's kombucha? What is that, French for pussy?
I just accidentally bought a pair of pants that don't have front pockets! It makes me want to grown man I've ever met on. Why would you take the pockets out of my pants? I speak for every girl when I say this. We want pockets!
Baby, you're the love of my life right now.
Right now?
Yep, in a few years there's gonna be a new one.
What?
And she's gonna call you mommy.
5 celebrities you love who are terrible people. Part 2, because the first one blew up. Number 5, Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant allegedly raped a girl and paid off the family so he wouldn't have to go to prison. And then he bought his wife a multi-million-dollar ring to make up for it. Number 4, Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs paid the mother of his kid to not tell anybody that he has a kid because it doesn't fit his branding image. Number 3, Mark Wahlberg. Mark Wahlberg once beat a guy so bad he went blind just because he was Vietnamese. Number 2, John Lennon. John Lennon used to beat his wife as well as his kid. And he hit his kid so hard he went deaf in his ear. On top of this, he had numerous affairs that were accounted for. And finally, number 1, Keanu Reeves. I'm just joking, he's awesome, he's great. But actually number 1, Will Smith. Here's Trey Smith. Will Smith's other kid that you probably didn't know about. That's because he never talks about him or supports him. Instead, all that support goes to Jaden and Willow, the kids he actually likes.
Now you won't let go.
Would you guys be there for me if I was going through something?
No. Nope. Absolutely not.
I hope it sucks whatever you're going through.
I hope it sucks.
What the fuck?
I hope it emotionally scars you for the rest of your life.
I hope you reach out to me so I can ignore you. I can't wait to go to your funeral knowing that I could have changed that outcome.
mean what?
One black person does something, right? We
That
can't say
means what?
that every
What's it
black
mean?
person is bad.
If one white
One
person does
cop
something,
does something, we
one
should
white
not say
person,
that
yeah.
every cop is
So
bad.
every
None of these
deputy-
people here shot anyone.
Right.
I see them as human
No.
beings,
It's a
just like I see everybody
concept
on this
theory.
side as human beings.
Oh, you
We're all
can't
human.
discriminate on-
This uniform doesn't make him a robot.
Black Chinese,
Just like your uniform, your skin
No,
color
it's not supposed
doesn't
to
make
be
you a criminal. And that's what I need people to understand is to stand neutral. But this man gave me a hug and he wants to fight me because of that. How does that make sense? Spreading more hate into the world.
Hey, Lexi.
Oh my god.
Don't do it. Don't you dare do it. Oh my god, Brent. Why would you do that? What?
Bro, no, bro, no. You want some chips?
Yes. No. Don't do it. That's. Why would you do that?
This is why you should always trust your gut. In the 1970s, a young couple decided to go for a late night hike in the woods. A couple minutes into their walk, and the man remembers thinking something's not right. He tells his girlfriend, but they just decide to ignore it and keep going, until he steps on something that felt really soft, like it was alive. Before he has a chance to see what he stepped on, they hear all this rustling in the bushes next to them and they bolt. Years later, that couple turns on the TV and a death row inmate who's about to be executed is being interviewed. And they ask him, was there ever a time that you were almost caught red-handed? He responded, yes, one time. I was in the woods and a couple walked through and the man actually stepped on the body of a girl I had just killed. I was hiding in the bushes just a few feet away. They didn't see me. That couple had run into one of the worst serial killers of all time, Ted Bundy.
I don't know who did this, but what in the white privilege is this? Like, y'all, this is why we can't go out in public.
Okay, I want to argue now. How is that white privilege? Please, I know one of you black advocates finna come defend her in my comment section. How is that white privilege? A black man cannot drive 600 miles for a haircut? Like, you guys just make up all these stupid reasons to be mad at white people. Then you wonder why they don't respect our claims about racial profiling and they don't respect us on this app, bro. Because you keep making us look like insensitive clowns, bro. Stop.
But walking slowly and hit your thigh and forehead at the same time, you can walk right through it.
That's not real.
It's real. It's no different than the Mentos in the 2-liter when it
That's
explodes.
real. I've heard that.
It's the same thing.
It is not. You sound crazy right now. Not the same thing.
Okay, I'm gonna show you. Okay.
No, you're gonna hit your face.
No, I'm not gonna hit my face.
Okay, watch.
I'm not gonna hit my face. I'm telling you, forehead, thigh, walk right through it.
Okay, you're my friend. I'm gonna stop this before it happens.
No,
You're
you
gonna
know
hit
what
your
you're gonna do? You're gonna buy the door if it works. How about that?
That's the deal.
Right.
I'm not worried about buying the door.
Right.
Because it's not gonna work.
Here we go. This is how easy it is. You just walk right into it.
No.
Last time my friends were over, we were all sitting here watching a movie. You came downstairs completely nude, covered head to toe in salsa, and screamed, "Who wants huevos rancheros now, bitches?"
Spell red.
Red? L-S-T-E-R.
What color is a carrot?
Carrot? I think it's a carrot. Carrot, but, I don't know about carrots. I don't know nothing about that.
If you dig a 6-foot hole, how deep is that hole?
It's about like 20 feet.
1 minus 1 equals.
Equals 35.
Wouldn't it be so crazy if I was actually lip syncing this entire video? I mean, would that be physically possible? With all the little idiosyncratic movements that I'm making? Cheers, bro. I mean, I would have to be a master at lip syncing to be timing every single thing perfectly. Ice In 3, 2. Oh, wow. Way too perfect. Got your ass. I was lip syncing the entire time.
Weird things you might know that you never think about. Part 1. The best part of a cucumber tastes the same as the worst part of a watermelon. Your tongue's ability to detect hair is underrated. Your dog thinks fetch is a game that you two made up, and he loves you for that. Using a dollar bill for a bookmark is cheaper than buying a bookmark. If the thumb is not a finger, then there is no middle finger. People that wait until they're married to have sex only have sex in their family. The only part of your reflection that you can lick is your tongue. Given that tickling yourself does not work the same as someone tickling you, we really lucked out on masturbation. Your belly button is just your old mouth. It's not fair that coffee stains your teeth brown, but milk doesn't stain your teeth white. Your future self is talking shit about you. Anxiety is like when a video game's combat music is playing, but you can't find anybody. That's all I got for you. Thank you.
Sometimes in movies, when dogs have to look very mean and threatening, they actually have to redo their tails with CGI because they won't stop wagging because they're doing such a good job acting. When bees run into each other, they actually make like a little whoop sound. Fish are actually able to recognize their owners. There's this weird misconception with people that they think that fish can't see out of the glass of their aquarium, but they actually have surprisingly good eyesight.